It's time to get a little less serious about wrestling. This is the Alternate Commentary Table with lifelong friends.
Notice your difference in size.
And lifelong wrestling fans.
Each is a very capable performer, and each is a little too clever to give the other boy much of an advantage.
Mitch Hontzias.
Credits himself with a lot of power.
And Dimitri Korolis.
So that he got all that power from drinking raw olive oil all through his youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the Alternate Commentary Table, brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network. Anywhere where you decide to celebrate your wrestling, we let you do what you got to do on that end. But what we want you to do is to make sure to share it with a friend. Let people know what's going on over here. Again, I'm going to reiterate on all the channels and everything on how to search and how to hear and how to listen to us. Facebook. That's a very important thing that you need in your repertoire. Celebrate Wrestling on the Facebook page. It's the rail beyond the rail at this point in time, right? A lot of great content, a lot of good people. I won't get into it because it's private business, but Scotty A, congrats. Good to see things are on track.
Hey, that's my boy.
That's it. Okay, that's it. And shout out to the GWO.
GWO.
Shout out to everyone that listens to us. Shout out to our friends from the other side of the pond and quite frankly around the world. Because this little thing called the Alternate Commentary Table that started just on the other side of the rail is a global phenomenon in our world. Okay, do your search for the merch. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
You know, I feel like we miss everyone. I feel like we haven't seen everyone for a while.
I feel a little disconnected.
Yeah, a
That's
little bit, right?
A little
Something.
ACT fatigue.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in the storyline. Sometimes we're waiting things to build. But, you know, let's get back at it.
Yeah, let's just, Control Alt Delete. Can we just start from the beginning again?
Let's start from the very beginning.
I was this week.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
I didn't talk to Dimitri at all this week because I knew his family was in town, this, that, the other. So I just know. I know, like a good tag team. I just know when my partner's around and when he's not around.
Yeah,
when I go to reach for the tag and I'm like, where the hell is he? I knew he wasn't going to be there for the tag. I just knew. I knew.
I was distracted.
He was.
Sensational Sherry. Couldn't keep my eyes off.
I know. Same with me. I've always had something for her.
Me too.
Always,
Me
right?
too.
So weird.
Me too.
But this week I was on AEW. It was last Sunday, actually, and I'm just perusing the nets. I'm looking at the channels, and I come across this AEW and E show about like the best crowd pops or something like that. And I knew that you and your brother and GW George or South Carolina George. I'm not on this show. I think he's GW George.
We can't because GW Joe has
and see how I almost did
and
that.
He's the enforcer.
You're right.
He's
so South Carolina. It's so true.
Joe
South Carolina George. I knew you guys were going to be in there somewhere. So you guys were ranked. Just so you know how the WWE ranks you guys.
Okay,
you three,
us three,
you, your brother, and George. Number 3 crowd pops of all time. Where? Saddledome. Where? Stampede. By the way, happy Stampede.
Yep.
And in your house about 20 some odd, almost 30 years ago, there's a picture. And the video is clear, even in their segment. You, your brother, and South Carolina George, literally 1, 2, and 3. And ladies and gentlemen, one more time with this story. They did not know each other.
We had no clue that each other existed.
Yeah.
Zero clue.
Zero clue.
Then what happens is when we're doing the sports show, that's when I met South Carolina
That's right.
George.
I introduced because he's my family member.
He's Mitch's family member who came in from South Carolina out of town, and we hung out a little bit, found out that we have love for wrestling. One thing leads to another, to another, to another. So we're just talking this.
You could say they were celebrating it.
We were celebrating wrestling. So now, mind you, South Carolina, George and I now know each other for years.
Right.
We're already juiced in for a few years.
Right.
Then out of nowhere,
I send a text to South Carolina George to coax him, to get him upset, to go, hey, man, look at Dimitri and his brother, what kind of great fans they are.
I was 12 or 13 years old at the time.
Right. But I send a text, after you guys have met, I'm sending George a text just to be like, I thought you were the biggest fan in this group chat about wrestling. He's like, dude, I'm right there. The whole time, it was right in front of our eyes, and he was right there. And he couldn't believe it either. He's like, what did you do to this picture? I'm like, I didn't do anything to it, especially me.
Guys,
I don't know anything about
when
that.
we say 1, 2, 3, it's shoulder to shoulder to shoulder.
It's so crazy.
Creepy.
I think it's the greatest story of all time. The greatest love story of all time.
Like, you know how there's that conspiracy of people that have like they think, oh, they're from the future because you can see a cell phone. It's
right.
Like, there's that Mike Tyson fight and the guy's on an Apple phone, allegedly.
Right.
That was our version.
That was it. I know. It's so crazy. You know what's even crazier than that? Can we talk about the WWE and Sami Zayn now the new Universal Champion?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes, I called it, man. I called it.
You did.
Hometown hero wins it. One of the biggest pops ever. Everybody's just losing it. It was so cool, man. It was so cool to watch him win that.
Well, they were looking left. Everyone, the WWE was looking right.
I'll give them this. I do like the change. I think it was needed. I am very Cody fatigued. I am beyond. I think I speak for all wrestling fans when I say that. And I mean, I told you so. But anyways, the point of the matter is him having the belt, not bad. You know what I liked yesterday when I was watching a little of the SmackDown and his attitude. You give me that attitude with that belt, you can keep it for a while.
I agree.
I'm okay with it. Don't give me this, the goody two-shoes Sammy. Don't want that. Don't need that. Don't like that. Give me the Sammy with a little edge to him, a little something. That's what I want.
And it's been a brewing.
Yeah.
Right? The crowd turned on him unsuspectingly with the Trick Williams.
That's right.
Yeah.
So now we're riding it. So I think also, I think the decision and the wheels were in motion anyways. I think where they were looking for maybe the feel-good Sami finally got it. They're like, no. But you know what? This is why Sami Zayn's amazing, because he can do both.
Right.
And he can do them both well.
Yes, I agree. And, I couldn't help but when he was in the ring and he's saying, blah, blah, his piece. He's like, no one really believed in me. I believed in myself, whatever. And then Cody comes out and he gives him the handshake, the goody two-shoes. He's like, I just came down here. You were right. You were the first one to thank me. I want to be the first one to thank you or congratulate you. This, that, and the other. And then he's like, wait a minute. Hold on. There's just this little tension going on. And then Jey Uso comes out and he's doing his thing and saying, hey, I want to fight you. I think what I like but I don't like of the whole thing is this a little bit of the Darby Allin kind of scenario? Because the internets are fluttering and saying he's not going to have it very long. Is this just going to be one of these things? He's only going to have it for a couple of weeks, a month maybe, and then all of a sudden it just goes back to a Cody or somebody else?
I don't mind as long as it works, though.
Yeah.
Right? As long as it works. Because what works here is the storyline actually was very fitting.
Yeah, okay.
Right? I think it was very fitting. It was a triple threat match. Just where he is different. Everything fits here. I'm not leaving I can't believe they just, it doesn't seem like a hand-me-down. It doesn't seem like the Jey Uso.
Right.
Where it was a hand-me-down set of clothes and you're like, well, now what?
Yeah.
There's a lot of what that could happen in this storyline. And the fact that there's, you got the Gunther involved, you got the Jey, and by the way, is Jey Uso not just WWE's Hangman Adam Page? Stop yelling in the mic, man.
He's not. I think somebody convinced him that he's good on the mic, and he's not good on the mic.
No.
He's never really been that great. In fact, Jimmy's better on the mic than he's on the mic.
It's an aggressive mic.
And that's not saying a lot either.
Speaking of comparisons, guys, I'm watching the SmackDown yesterday, and Trick Williams and Swerve Strickland, and they each have their own voice box. Mm-hmm. It's almost like watching Wolverine and Lobo in Marvel Comics, or Superman and Captain Marvel or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the setup here and I'm like, huh.
Interesting.
Huh. But what's Trick Williams' manager's name again? What's
Little Yachty.
Yeah. Guys, he gets better
Yep.
and better and better every single week. Now, I'm not saying he's on Paul Heyman status.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is please don't go anywhere anytime soon. Please.
Yeah, he's got the celebrity manager down to a fine art, and that's what you want, man. You want the little Yachty fans to come on in and see what this guy's doing, so they're bringing some new eyes to it, but he's not overstepping it. But this guy totally gets it. If there's an interview that comes out and he's like, oh yeah, I used to watch Stone Cold Steve Austin as a kid, you can tell this guy loves wrestling, and that's what you want.
Yeah.
When you get these celebrity managers who come on in and they've watched one episode the week before, and you're like, you don't really get it, but he gets it, man, and he's so good, and he'll take a bump, which is also pretty nice too.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of caught myself staring at you right now. You look more like Sami Zayn than I thought.
Yeah.
I kind of just noticed this. Oh. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
The ginger hair.
If you grow a really thick, ungroomed beard, I think you could work this out.
Yeah.
Really?
And now on top of it, I'm understanding why you think he had a big crowd pop, because you thought the pop was for you.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it was for you.
By the way, Saudi Arabia, I'm just saying, please maybe think about not take. I know I'm asking for a lot.
Yeah.
but you kind of proven it a few times. You're not the best wrestling fans. You know, I'm just going to say it.
No,
I'm just going to say it. Yes, you have a lot of money. Yes, you can have a Lamborghini, but you don't know how to drive the Lamborghini.
That's what it is.
Don't drive the Lamborghini.
They're not bad wrestling fans.
No.
They're just because now you have comparisons.
Exactly.
Now you have comparisons.
And here's where the comparison comes into play. It's like and they see it too. They see other people driving the Lamborghini. Yeah. They're like, Paris is good.
Guys, and this is, look, people say,
Italy's good.
Look, I understand the revenue. I understand the revenue. We're not idiots here, okay? The other thing, too, is I also understand wrestling has become global, everything. Here's the issue that WWE is facing, is this. The crowd pop is actually part of the show.
Oh, 100%.
To the point where if you don't get the right one, it can ruin the presentation of the match itself. And I think everyone listening, the three of us sitting here, can say that there's been times when you go somewhere and when it falls flat, or even if it's really, 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 really loud, but just because the TVs can't pick it up, because the sound is maybe traveling, like open stadiums can result in this. Some WrestleManias were like, oh, it doesn't seem loud, but the crowd is giving her. It takes away from the presentation. Like, they got to put real thought that maybe Saudi Arabia is not for always the greatest, biggest marquee shows that they want.
Have your Night of Champions, and that's it.
Sure.
Done. Not 2-day events, and sure the heck not WrestleMania.
Yes.
Agreed. I'm sorry. Like,
no, man.
Their dad, or in this case, I guess, TKO, has got to step in and be like, guys, no, you can't take the yacht out today. No, you don't have your sailor's license. No, you're not driving around this $1 billion company.
Can't do it.
No, you got to just wait. You know what? Take that course. Show me you're invested. Show me the fans show up on time. Show me the fans know how to cheer when they should be cheering.
Good point,
Not just when Saudi Arabia or Sami Zayn, you know, a guy from the area or his background is from there. I get it. Cheer for that. But everybody, I keep going back to that Royal Rumble where no one was there at the beginning.
Man.
I just keep going back to it. And I'm sorry, it tainted me. I'm tainted.
I mean, I've got probably about training the fans, and like now that they're going there more often, maybe they're seeing more big shows. I don't know. Is there like here in Calgary, there's an indie show every single weekend. I've been watching wrestling for 3 weekends in a row. I might make it 5 for live wrestling.
Let's do it. Let's go for the record.
But is there that kind of thing going on over there? I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, absolutely
so maybe the fans don't have this kind of like grow up with it, and now they're starting to get it. But I mean, I have the Saudi issues are a completely different thing to talk about it. But yeah, maybe the fans will start to get in it once they're trained more. Like once they're trained, like, hey, boo the heel. Just it doesn't matter whether you actually hate them. Just boo them. Just get over it.
So that's a good point. You're saying that you can't over penalize them for being new to the game, so to speak.
Oh, I can.
Right?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, so can I.
I'll do it.
But I get his point though, right? We've been conditioned for years.
Yeah,
I agree. But again, we go back to it. Hey, TKO, take the keys away for a few minutes.
Let's just call a spade, right? Let's just call it.
Let's call it what it is.
Okay,
Yeah. They're not taking anything away.
Listen, when the concession stands are only only selling merchandise, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Good point.
Hey,
good point.
I can tell you, sporting events from for some people get a little different, if you will. If like I said,
fair enough.
Moving on.
Now, okay, you know what? Great point. And this, can I tell you something? As much as I love storyline, sometimes, and in very much in just my own life, I like things getting done. If I say I'm going to mow the lawn today, boom, I'm mowing the lawn.
Yep.
Hell or high water, it's getting done today. I make Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker. I think it's over. It's done, right? Okay. Come Monday Night Raw, Mr. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, they have a standoff. He's like, listen, that belt, it's not yours technically because I kind of got hurt and then I lost it and then I couldn't get it back for a while, so now I'm back. I want that fight. And I have to admit, I loved Roman going, yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong. None of this back and forth and weeks on weeks. And I'm sure they're going to get into fights and arguments and whatever, but I really appreciated I want to fight you. I want to fight you too. Let's get it on.
Yeah, where are the bike racks?
Yeah. Right now, right here.
Yeah, I like it too.
I really, I don't know what it was about it. And I have to say, I didn't realize Seth had such like tail of the tape kind of situation. How much better in a lot of ways. Like the record one-on-one, he's better, I guess is what I'm saying.
This is where they call him kind of the new Mr. WrestleMania type thing, or to follow in the Shawn Michaels moniker. This is where you start to really see it. Because Shawn Michaels is not the most decorated champion of all time. That we know for sure.
Sami Zayn.
But he has Sami Zayn. But he has he has the track record at WrestleMania where you think of the match with Bret Hart, match with The Undertaker.
Match with The Undertaker. Match with The Undertaker.
Yeah. How about maybe the most underrated, and that's the match, I think that was SummerSlam, but with Rick the Model Martel. Okay, that was a feud.
Right, yeah.
Three of the greatest looking people of all time.
Yeah, that is a feud.
Sensational, Sherry.
That's right.
The point I'm making there is that you're right. Like when he started saying those, you're like, oh my goodness, he's everywhere. He just doesn't have, let's say, the Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar top end clout.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I just really appreciated that they got in the ring and they didn't make this big like hoopla about it. Is like in this case, Seth had his point. He's like, I took your belt. I beat you this many times. Yep. I've even taken your wise man, from you. Like, and Roman really, when you think about it, can't argue it. He's like, yeah, it's all documented. You're right. We're going to fight.
You know what I like about it too? I think this whole thing with the vision, Seth Rollins learned something even about himself and the WWE as well.
Right.
He's got to be alone.
He does.
He doesn't need a mouthpiece. He doesn't need a team. He doesn't need anything.
I did like the vision, though. I thought they were going to be something big, man. And actually, I do think they could have been something huge. Just the timing's not working out.
Okay, fair.
Buddy, think about this lineup. Braun Breaker, Seth, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman. That and then as a little X factor, a little Brock Lesnar on the side just for and giggles.
Yeah, as a consultant.
Yeah, as a consultant. Just like having them come in and out, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I think they were on their way to being like maybe one of the biggest, a very strong faction for a very long time.
Yeah, having the Braun and Braun as your muscle would have been amazing, but the injury bug got him. And I think what they tried to do is they replaced him with a completely different tag team. Like Braun and Braun, great tag team, loved those guys. Braun Breaker's going to be a world heavyweight champion, like no questions asked. But then you bring in the Logan Paul and the Austin Theory, great tag team, completely different. Like they're the swarmy, charmy kind of guys. They can't be the muscle for Seth.
They were better. It's a shame for everyone there because Austin Theory and Logan Paul, had they just been their own thing from the get-go, I think, to your point, Jim, you're right, would have worked.
Hey, quick question. Thinking about where you just brought up like Logan Paul and Austin Theory, right now here in Calgary, greatest outdoor show on earth is going on, the Calgary Stampede. Yeah. Those are the guys that barely put on any cowboy outfits or they're wearing tank tops like Dimitri's wearing one right now.
Yeah.
And they just show up at the bar and they pick up all the girls.
Yeah.
And they have no game though. They're that guy. They're those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are.
They totally are those guys.
Yes,
We're going to see 1,000 of them this weekend. It's so crazy.
Yep.
So funny.
With the broccoli hair?
Yeah, the broccoli hair. Oh, the broccoli hair is so bad.
I don't like it.
But why does everyone think it looks good? It looks horrible.
It's always
horrible.
been bad,
it does look horrible.
Yeah.
And you know where, kind of segueing on this, the mic skills this weekend is so essential.
Oh.
You need mic skills.
Yes.
Like, where Brett says you have to have the moves.
Yep.
You'll find out later.
Yep.
You have to have the physique. You do and you don't, but it's your mic skills that'll win you over this weekend.
Absolutely.
Am I right or am I right?
I built a career off you being right about this.
I mean, of course, it's going to depend on the girls, but if you're at one of those Cowboys tents and you could be, like a 4 out of 10 on the attractiveness scale, but if you can pick her up and pearl her around the dance floor, bang, you're going way up there. So you do need the physical moves, man.
What were you talking? Jamie,
and let me tell you something. 2 4s make an 8.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
I have to pivot backwards with the Cody thing. 2 things with Cody. What are we going to do with Cody now? 1 question. Number 2, the Gunther, Nick Aldis?
Yes.
They fired my boy or put him on suspension?
Yes.
To go out and maybe possibly take on the gun. That's what I'm reading on the nets. Is this true?
Yep.
This better not be true.
Oh.
He had golden handcuffs. He was on his way to retire. Me and Nick talk about this all the time.
Because they're friends.
We're buddies.
Best friends.
And he says to me, Mitch, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. He goes, I won't lie to you. I kind of miss it sometimes. I want one more match. I go, hey, no, you don't need to prove anything to anybody. You are the best of the best. You are the cream of the crop.
Yes.
You don't
Yeah.
need to do that to anybody.
100%.
That's right.
No, man, I think that's going to be absolutely fantastic. I love the idea of him getting in. And then it gives something for Gunther to do. And then Gunther can play the big old heel against the management. And then maybe Nick Aldis goes heel. I do love a good heel manager.
Yeah, kind of like getting a little more rogue because he
Yeah.
is automatically making Sami fight on Monday Night Raw.
I'm going to tell you something right now. It's better than Pat McAfee.
Oh,
yeah.
1,000 times.
So
better.
I
Pat who? I don't even remember it. I don't even remember. Yeah.
The Indianapolis Colts aren't even remembering at this
true.
point.
Pat McAfee got too deep into it. I think that was the problem. Like when he was hyping it up, it was so
Great
good.
point.
When he was
I like
just
that.
a hype guy, it was fantastic because he got a lot of people into it. And he would tell people, like, even if you're not a wrestling fan, this dude just picked up a 300-pound dude and threw another 300-pound dude. Like he made it cool for people who don't know about wrestling. But the problem is he got too big into it. Maybe it was his own ego. Maybe it was TKO trying to capitalize on him. But yeah, no, keep that guy out of the ring.
Yeah.
Just keep him out of there.
It's over.
Yeah. So, like, now we'll pivot back to the Seth. Now, what do you do with... See, you know what I'm scared about with Braun losing to Seth? And now Seth's obviously moving on to Roman. Braun, man, I'm telling you, and I'm using this as we keep going on, Swerve. He's turning into Swerve for me. I am looking at this situation. I'm like, oh, my God, this is the Swerve situation.
Yep.
There's only one thing that I smell for the breaker.
Yeah.
It's Money in the Bank.
Good point.
Right.
That's a great point.
You know, that's what I say. Put him on the sideline. He can get the Money in the Bank. That's what I'm seeing with it.
Well, speaking of Money in the Bank, but not Money in the Bank, it's the crown on your head, is Oba Femi. He wins the King of the Ring. Goes on Monday Night Raw to tell everyone who he's probably going to take on or who he'd like to fight. And Brock shows up. Yeah. It's funny because everyone thought he was going to show up at Night of Champions and muck it all
That's
up
what I-
and whatever.
yeah. Yep.
And then he shows up on the Monday night. Now they're going to fight each other at SummerSlam. That's I also kind of like that. Now that I think about it, there's the theme. They're not even fooling around. They're like, okay, we're going to do this one, the third time.
And we all
this
do it.
time, it's Hell in a Cell. So I think I'm happy for it, but it does make you wonder, are they doing, like, it really does go to show that whole, Lesnar situation, retirement, was really just a show. It wasn't real. They conned us. They conned me.
They got it.
They broke me.
You know what? They got us. And they still got it.
Yeah.
She said she was at her friend's house. She wasn't at her friend's house.
I don't care what she does for a living. She said that she loved me and wanted me to come back.
That's what happened.
Yeah. And that
I
match
didn't say it.
That match was quick, man. Oba Femi.
Yeah.
It was like a 7-minute match. I
But
mean,
that's
Jay
what
got a
you're
little
gonna-
bit of
that's what
offense.
you gotta
That's what you
get.
gotta-
Yeah.
The Hell in a Cell is a way to make it longer and believable.
Yep.
Right.
And that's why I love what they're doing here. But I think Oba Femi wins it. I think this is the real retirement.
Yeah.
Okay, right now, I've used this analogy. We all do. Square peg, round hole, Charlotte Flair, Tiffany Stratton, that whole situation along with Tony Storm. I just don't. Yeah, I know. I mean, I want to be part of this solution, not the problem. I am trying to figure it all out.
Can you just use different verbiage with square peg, round hole,
we're using
Charlotte
it all.
Flair, Tiffany Stratton? I hate you.
And on top of it, Chelsea Green is winning it all.
Yeah.
She's winning it all
Yes.
over. Her wrestling is, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. No, I actually think it's a little bit better than everyone else. It's like more believable or something.
Okay, hold on. I retract. Okay, I didn't know where you're going to go with it.
Sure.
She's wrestling perfect for herself.
Right.
It's like, oh, this is you.
That's
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Her performance is perfect.
Yeah.
For that character.
She's adding in the verbiage where, like, she's kind of working with 3 different people at one time. They're like, Chelsea, you have to help her, and her.
Yeah.
know.
It's crazy.
Now go back to the square peg.
Yeah. Okay. So, and now throw in, buddy. And you know what another glaring normal thing that we saw? We were right about it. We didn't want to be right. Tiffany can't do anything on her own.
No, it's over.
And so what do they do? They're like, hey, Tiffany didn't work, but we really like her look. By the way, was everyone wearing bronzer yesterday? Just a little FYI. Did you notice this?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
What are we gonna do?
It's summertime, they spray tan.
We need another Tiffany kind of person. Blake Monroe. That's the answer. Buddy, I couldn't tell who's who. They're twins. It's like that Spider-Man thing where they're pointing at each other.
Yeah.
What are you doing to me, man?
But I'm just so confused about everything right now.
I'm not.
You can see the Tiffany thing is not working, where they're now bringing in everybody to play with her, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like, I got this other. There's another storyline over here.
Yeah.
Bring in Tiffany too to come and be part of that shtick.
Yeah.
My kitchen sink is clogged.
There's too much going on.
Thanks for coming by to fix it. Listen. The answer is, to your point, yes. And sometimes you got to be open to have that distinction. End of story. Tiffany Stratton not working. You're absolutely right, Mitch. Now they got the Blake Monroe. They got another blonde bombshell coming in, personality.
Yep.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, let's see.
But the Chelsea Green, what I like, now you're undeniable.
Right.
Like now it's one of those things where the crowd's like, how come she's not getting the shot that she should be getting? Why is she not getting pushed? So on and so forth.
Yeah.
Now there's no choice.
Yeah.
There is no choice. And she will get that U.S. championship back sooner than later.
Yep.
And now these are the right conditions for the Chelsea Green.
No one knows how to maximize their minutes better than Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Every minute that she's on the screen is just fantastic.
Take her to the moon. She is just so much better than everyone.
Yeah.
I just so enjoy her.
And I think she's got it now.
Yeah.
And I think she's got what they were looking for.
I said Tony Storm earlier. I caught myself. Jade Cargill is what I meant to say. I don't know why I said Tony Storm. So, See?
Listen.
I'm just
with
gonna
that
say,
little segment
that was a
you
mic
did,
check.
You can throw whatever name you want in there, Mitch.
It's so true.
I don't care. I won't call you out for names this one.
Thank you very much. Let's jump over to AEW real quick. Sling Blade is back. That was good to see. I'm happy to see that. That was kind of the only cool
under
thing.
one condition.
What's that?
Do something with it this time.
I agree. Yeah.
If you're going to go Bullet Club and if you're going to go that route with everyone coming back and you're going to make this big reveal, make it the faction of factions in the company, for crying out loud.
Yeah. I mean, look, Moxley talked about it in a promo not too long ago, this gang warfare that's starting. You can see they're building big groups now.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no, I'm really okay with it. AEW's got too many people. Like, we all know that. There's only so many hours that people can watch wrestling. But if you're in one of these big old factions, you can go, oh, yeah, I remember PAX. Like, you can get these guys in there and you can get these guys doing this stuff. That's but right. Forbidden Door, are we going to touch that one?
We're going to touch it really quickly because, you know, I'll be honest. I know me and Dimitri didn't really watch it. I know you got into it.
Yeah.
I want you to just tell me and Dimitri a little bit. Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland, I brought up his name earlier. He lost again, obviously. We all know that at least.
Yeah.
It looked like a gory match. I saw a lot of... He looked bruised, bloodied.
Dude.
Was it the right call? I know it was Wembley. I get it. I still don't like the Swerve's man. We're starting all over with Swerve again. We're starting all over. I don't care what anybody says. I want Mike to admit it that I'm right about this. I want Mike.
Swerve fought to the absolute very end, and like the amount of crimson that was pouring out of that guy, like it was so believable that he just like couldn't do anything more. And then, you know, Ospreay hitting all these Death Rider style moves. Like, it was such a cool match. And then just really quick, the 6-man party match with MJF and the Conglomeration. Such a cool match. And the new cell, so cool.
You were saying
I love that new cell.
It's like
so,
circular,
did you see it?
You said,
no.
Right?
Okay, so it's a circular cell that goes all the way around, no roof, but there's room on the...
talking... Okay, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant cell as in SELL, like... Like there's a new move or something?
Yeah,
like,
no, Hell in a Cell. Yeah. But yeah, the new ring and then being able to jump off the top to go back in, so cool. All the room on the outside, and then, you know, from like a production point of view, not having the cage right to the very end makes these multi-man matches great because guys can jump on the off side, get it off camera, and then you can have those moments where Briscoe and whoever are doing their solo movements. And then the amount of weapons was just absolutely hilarious. An original Nintendo Entertainment System. That
was hilarious. And he blew the cartridge with O'Reilly.
Yes.
He even blew the cartridge, put it in.
That's awesome. But that's what you want. This is entertainment.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
The hydration break.
Oh, yeah.
They busted out the oranges.
So good.
And then they squirted it in that guy's eye. Oh.
So the thing I like with that going to the cell, you're right, is they didn't have their own version. Now they got one that's like the Hell Elimination Chamber AEW cell.
Yeah. Their War Games one has a roof, which is kind of cool because you can do like some crazy activities on that roof. But yeah, this is such a really cool original style ring, and I really do like it.
That's awesome. Listen, we're finishing up the show kind of fast today because we got to go to Stampede. It's the greatest outdoor show on earth. I'm sorry. We got to go and work our mic skills. So
it really is. It really is.
So, but that means it's time for the alternate scenario.
Ooh.
All right. Here's a quick one. I was perusing the nets, you know me, mind my own business, and I fell upon this one. Sports Bible did the top 50 WWE superstars of all time. All time.
Okay.
Their own list, okay? I'll give you the top 5. Starting at number 5, John Cena. Okay? Number 4, The Undertaker. Number 3, Randy Savage.
Oh.
Number 2, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And at number 1, ladies and gentlemen, it's not that big of a surprise. It is the Bret Hart, the excellence of execution at number 1. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of names here.
Wow.
You tell me, should they be higher or lower on this list? So we'll start with number 50. At 50, so he just made the list. It's The Big Show. I'll tag you in.
Yeah, I mean, at 50, I wouldn't put him down there that far.
You know, I actually would say lower. I would say, you mean to tell me, I want to see who number 51 is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not saying he's not. He could be 49, you're right. But I
Yeah.
just got to see who is the other guys on this list. But 50, I'll say you're okay there for now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I would suggest that it's right where he needs to be, as long as he's in.
Here's one for you. Trish Stratus at number 29.
Since I still got the tag right now, I'm just gonna go. There's got to be room there. I'd like to see the list as well, but I'm okay with having an icon like that at 29. Jamie?
Yeah, no, I think right there in the middle of the pack, that sounds about right for her. I mean, she really did set the stage for a lot of the women's wrestling, coming out of the Diva stuff. Yeah.
Last one. I'm just looking for his name. Why can't I find it? Ladies and gentlemen, where is he?
Where was Hulk Hogan?
That's exactly what I was
I'll
thinking.
find it. I'll tell
Where
you
did they
now.
get rid of Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan at number 10.
Oh.
Hulk Hogan, higher or lower at number 10? I'll tag you in.
Lower. To me, he's number 1. Yeah, I've made it very clear. He's the biggest box office star. He's the most iconic star of all time. He's the greatest good guy, the greatest bad guy. He's the greatest everything. And you know what? You didn't think I didn't want to rip my shirt open? Look what I'm wearing. I'm ready to go Stampede.
Right now. He's ready to do
Jamie, where do you hold him?
I mean, yeah, you got to put him up there in the top 5 somewhere. I mean, just for like, you know, what you're saying, recognition, people seeing him. He was a huge movie star. He got so many people watching this stuff. Yeah, the tail end kind of got a little sketchy there, but like from what he did was so good and definitely sold the most tickets, maybe behind Cena.
Yeah, fair enough.
Number 1, John Cena. That's it. We gotta go.
We do gotta go, but I would tell you what does hit the power rankings really at number 1, and that is all of you that take the time to listen to us. Alternate Commentary Table brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network. Don't forget the Facebook page, the YouTube channel, CelebrateWrestling.com. Everywhere where you're streaming your podcasts, we got McGuire and Wrestling dropping it like it's hot, and we got Legends and Champions following suit after that. But until then, when we hit the Stampede,
Chair shot.
whoa!